Gentlemen, awesome day to you. Welcome back to MGTOW Money. Today's topic is going to be how to get off the couch, achieve happiness, make more money. We're going to talk about crushing that procrastination that's killing you. Before we get to that though, gentlemen, let me sincerely thank the ongoing support of the Patreon supporters of this channel, as well as those guys that bought me a cup of coffee via PayPal on the last video. Gentlemen, see the video description of today's video. Consider doing so because we are moving this forward. By the way, for the book readers, see again today's video description. I've included a couple of books I'm in the midst of reading, both by the author Arthur Schopenhauer. Some of you may know his excellent essay, Women. I highly recommend, if nothing else, you read his essay on women. By the way, those two links to both Schopenhauer's books, again, in the video description. Those books are free, gentlemen, free. Let's get on to today's topic. How you're gonna get off the couch, gentlemen. Look, let me open with a confession here. I am a reformed, keyword, reformed, past tense, procrastinator. I was a world-class procrastinator. I earned probably 2 PhDs over my life in procrastination. I procrastinated everything, gentlemen. What am I talking about? Delay, putting off, waiting. Man, I can't tell you how many times how I delayed on everything. Whether it be a school test, whether it be exercise projects, whatever, you name it, I put it off to last possible second. And unfortunately, many times, the results were not as good as I'd hoped. That's what it's all about, gentlemen. If you can't get off the couch, if you're not moving forward, if you're delaying, procrastinating, waiting, quite frankly, it goes without saying, you're not going to be able to accomplish anything. I don't care if you're ignoring studying for a test, if you're ignoring the laundry that's sitting around your house, if you're not tracking your expenses as I've recommended, probably about 30 times in numerous videos, if you haven't determined what your magic number is relative to financial independence, if you haven't even done basic things like started some sort of exercise routine, gentlemen, these are all symptoms of procrastination. Now, let's get down to those specifically. Why are you procrastinating? And then, most importantly, we're going to talk about how you're going to crush that procrastination. Number one, you're probably lazy. Look, all of us get lazy. I think that's just a normal human tendency, is not to want to do anything. We want to just sort of be a sloth and preserve our energy for as long as possible. Again, I have direct experience in this, gentlemen. I think I was probably addicted, literally addicted to television for probably a good chunk of probably the first 20 years or so of my life, where I was spending easily 8, 10, 12 hours a day watching television and or just engaging in these ridiculous, vaporous, acidic type activities. It might be something different for you, gentlemen. Maybe it's video games. Maybe it's just, you're just lazing around, just doing nothing, staring at the wall. Who knows? But you know what I'm talking about. I know what you're feeling here, gentlemen. You just physically don't want to do anything. You just feel like, it'll wait till tomorrow. All right, next. Look, you don't have a big why. I mentioned this before. So many times, we don't want to do anything because we feel like there's not enough reason to do it. There's not enough incentive to do it. In other words, why should I quit smoking? I'm okay. Yeah, I got a little cough. Or why should I start exercising? I'm fine. I feel fine. I'm okay. I'm good. I don't want to go expend that energy on that. I get it, gentlemen. You don't have a big enough why. We're going to get to that in just a second in terms of getting a bigger why. 3, this is a huge one for me, and frankly, that's one of the reasons that delayed me, why I procrastinated on even starting this channel. I thought about starting this channel well over probably a year and a half ago or so, but it took me up until 6, 8 months ago to get it started. What was I delaying? Why did I put it off? It was perfectionism, gentlemen. Off the bat, I kept thinking about, I wanted to be perfect, I wanted to be great, I wanted to be fantastic, I'm not sure if I can make it that good. Is anybody interested? Maybe nobody's interested now. Who knows? But the point is that as opposed to thinking about, hey, look, let me just do version 1.0, just like with Windows or any other software product or any other new gadget that comes around. Let me throw something out there and let me continue to refine it and work on it and improve it and get feedback. And every day continue to feel like that I'm moving forward. And yes, okay, yesterday wasn't as good as today, but tomorrow is going to be better than today. And it'll certainly be better than the day before. The point is that I got over my perfectionism. I'm now focused on something else. And we're going to get to that in just a second. Now, this is how you're first of all going to start crushing that procrastination. I took this idea straight out of David Allen's system. He calls it getting things done. This is an extremely popular system. A lot of people use. A lot of people have felt like it's transformed their lives. For me, it didn't transform my life. Yeah, it's okay. I like his book. I'll include a link to his book, Getting Things Done, in the video description here today. But one of the ideas that he talks about that I do think works really well, that's really helped me, is that anything that can be done very, very quickly, and I've modified this to fit me. If I can do anything in 10 seconds or less, I do it. If I can shut a door, if I can turn off a light, if I can put clothes in the laundry hamper, if I can turn off a faucet, I do it immediately. As soon as it pops into my head, it's done. Period. Finished. The point is, I'm building up the habit of getting things done. I'm building up that habit of overcoming that procrastination, of that slothful attitude. Oh, I'll just delay it. I'll wait till tomorrow, etc. Number 2, I also have started recognizing, again, remember when I was just talking about doing version 1.0? 80% is good enough, gentlemen, of any project 80% of the time. In other words, just by getting started, that's number 1. I'm proud. I've gotten started. Number 2, I'm just as proud if I can feel like, okay, I'm 80% of the way. This is okay. This is workable, because 80% of the time that I've done 80%, that's good enough. It's okay. It's functional, and it's got me moving in the right direction. And if I want to continue to finish up or refine that additional 20%, of course, I can go back and do so. Remember, gentlemen, there is no perfect anything. I guarantee you, there is no perfect MGTOW video. I know that might be hard to believe. There is no perfect anything. There's nothing you can do. Be proud every time you just start something and target getting 80% of it done. Do with what you can, with the time that you have, with the resources that you have, and just get started, gentlemen, and focus on, look, if I can just get 80%, I'm okay. All right, number 3, focus on, and I've mentioned this before, focus on small, simple, easy, low-hanging fruit, if you will. Put it in 15-minute duration task, if you will. In other words, again, example from my own life. I used to be a slob. My place was a mess. My residence was a disaster. It was very, very messy, disorderly, etc. Today, it is much improved by any objective standard. It's not perfect, but guess what? I'm at that 80% level, and I am getting better on a daily basis. What got me started? One of the things that I started doing was focus on, okay, look, if I can suffer through pretty much anything of 15 minutes. So can you. Even if you need to set a timer, you can do 15 minutes of pretty much anything. Furthermore, focus again on small wins. If you've been putting off something like paying off debts, I've mentioned before, start focusing on paying off the smallest debt first. Get some momentum going. Start feeling like, yeah, I can do this. Okay, I've got 4 debts, and if I can pay off 1, hey, I've only got 3. Now, if I've only got 3 and I can get 1 more done, I've only got 2. The point is, no matter what it is, whether you want to get focused on a new skill, a sport, just you want to accomplish something, just focus on very simple, small things. You want to lose weight? Don't focus on, I want to lose 20 kilograms or 30 pounds, whatever it might be. The point is, can you lose 1 kilo? Can you even lose a half a kilo? Of course you can. You know what I'm talking about. All right, let's quickly sum up here, gentlemen. Procrastination delay, it is killing you. You're not going to ever achieve your dreams. You're never going to achieve financial independence. You're never going to be able to really move forward with your life until you get off the couch. Start focusing and allowing yourself to be pulled toward things. Focusing on those few things that you really want to do in your life. All right, so let's quickly summarize your action plan here, gentlemen. Start small, inconsequential things that can be done very, very quickly, less than 10 seconds. Start building the momentum. Start breaking the habit of procrastination. 2, stop the excuses of perfectionism, gentlemen. Focus on the 80%. Consider, hey, look, this is just the first go round. Just throw something out there, gentlemen. If you want to paint a picture, paint it as good as you can and throw it out there. If you want to make MGTOW videos, just do your best. Just try it. Go try it, gentlemen. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can always come back a second and a third time around and improve on it. 3, start with easy wins, gentlemen. Start with base hits, to use a baseball analogy. Don't always be swinging for home runs. If you don't exercise right now, gentlemen, just start small. Can you walk around the block? Can you walk down to the street corner? How about when you drive your car somewhere to the shopping mall, park on the outer edge of the shopping mall and just walk to the store, for example? The point is, you're going to get started in small ways. Again, if you need to start saving, I've mentioned this numerous other times, start focusing on, can I save just a couple of dollars today? Or can I cut my expenses just a little bit? Can I cut an extra $5 a month out of my budget? You know what I'm talking about, gentlemen. If you want to achieve anything, you gotta get off the couch. All right, gentlemen, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you found that useful. As always, John Galt, out.